What's going on, people? This is Cornastore Podcast, episode 43. Subscribe, like, comment, and share the content. You find us on YouTube, Stitcher, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iTunes. Appreciate all y'all support. Nah, we back from like a 1 week hiatus. I was on vacation last week. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I was on vacation. Last week, y'all kind of stood me up, but it's all good. So we back here, man. How y'all doing?
Good, G.
We good, man.
What's up with it?
It's good to be back, man. I'm still catching up on sleep, y'all, because just been busy at work and 6-day work weeks, and actually while I was in Hilton Head, I was getting y'all a text message about the locks and Dipset, Verzuz, and I was kind of unplugged from social media, so I really didn't know what was going on.
What is a Hilton Head?
That's an island off of South Carolina. It's a popular vacation spot out there.
Oh, the golfing and whatnot.
I mean, it's more of a family-oriented island. They got golfing, all types of like restaurants and water stuff. So it's actually pretty cool, man.
Okay.
So you never heard of Hilton Head?
No.
It was funny that my father-in-law kind of made a joke about it. He was like, "Well, I kind of found out about this about 25 years ago, and when we landed in Savannah, Savannah, Georgia, which is like 45 minutes away, he was like, man, I see all these black folks out here. I guess everybody's starting to find out. The word is out.
The word is out now.
Yeah, it was cool though, man. I mean, if you want to fly directly into the island, you got to leave from O'Hare and fly Delta, United, or American. But we just flew from Midway, Southwest to Savannah, and from there, 45 to an hour drive to the island. So it's not really that much of a hassle. So.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But you said you was unplugged, nigga? So you ain't know about the Verzuz or what?
No, I knew about it, but I wasn't going to like take the time out to like sit there and just watch it for like those 2 hours. I mean, I was just like busy doing stuff, with the kids, or we was probably out on some with the family. So, but I was kind of unplugged in general from social media.
Right. Oh. That shit was hot though. That's the first Verzuz I watched, like from beginning to end.
It was the first Verzuz I watched from beginning to end too. I was watching because I think the sports was on too, so I was going back and forth. I was watching something else.
I know that the Olympics was going on.
The Olympics.
Yeah, I think I was watching. I was watching something with the Olympics, and I clicked on it, man, and I was glued the whole time. Like I was calling E. Shit, had to be like down there 12 o'clock. Shit.
Yeah, the shit was still.
I called them, man.
I'm like, man. To you all night. Yeah.
Yep. I'm like, man, we was texting back and forth. I'm like, man, this is the best Verzuz I ever seen. And like just the energy. I think it's what it really was. It was just the energy of it all. I don't remember a Verzuz being like that, man, for real. Yeah. Even though they said at the end that it was all planned, it didn't seem that way at first.
Nah, they like, just chippy. And that's because somebody had put it on Facebook. Some girl, she's on YouTube, matter of fact. She was like, trust me, y'all, this had New York niggas play with each other. It was funny as hell because it's for us, Chicago. See, that's the difference. Chicago niggas will be like, man, this nigga diss me. I want to fuck this nigga up. New York niggas just know we just talking shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that do show the difference with other niggas because even shit we might say went overboard to them, they talk shit.
Yeah.
And they got money, nigga. What the fuck? I'm gonna fuck with you. We all making money off this. But our mentality, other stupid nigga mentalities, you know what I'm saying, is nah, fuck that. Or you end up saying some stupid shit like Gucci or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You be like, nigga, you can't go there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will fuck it up, but that shit, it was all in fun. Like I say, man. Kids brought that energy, G.
So let's get to the shit, man. What we talking about first?
Okay, we actually talked about like the King disease too, right? And then we kind of morphed into that whole Tupac thing.
Death Row East, yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and pick it up as far as like how you got a hands of that video as far as Tupac talking about Death Row East?
Well, like I said, it's on YouTube. It's been out there forever. Like I said, if you don't, people got whatever they interested in or whatever fly by night type shit. But it's a Nas interview really with me, and I love Pac, of course, back in the day. So when I'm listening to Pac, it was after the MTV Awards. He out there New York. Like he really got the Death Row East signs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people don't know about it, so maybe you hear the song out. But Pac had been pumping that Death Row East shit. He just said he wanted to come over. He wanted Death Row to really just be, you know what I'm saying? ComEd just run every motherfucking thing. The monopoly. That's how they wanted Death Row. I mean, that's a good idea, business wise.
Yeah.
But like, nah, so you're not gonna come over here on the East Coast with that shit while you got Suge, the main nigga that's pumping this East versus West. You know what I'm saying? And then they had a little meeting. They talked about it. It got, I mean, like they said, everybody was trying to bang or whatever. Everybody had their guns, but Snoop said something when he did his interview about it. I mean, Nas, a lot of people said some things. It was too much money to lose if everybody just have a shootout just because we dissing each other on wax.
Now, who was going to headline Death Row East?
Pac just said he was getting it. You know, he was cool. Pac was still cool with Method Man, Redman. You know, he had people on the East Coast that really fucked with him.
Mm-hmm.
It's just with the Nas and Mobb Deep and the Biggie shit. And at that time, you gotta think all these niggas like the top niggas on the East Coast because Jay really wasn't out yet. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z wasn't really. I mean, 96, he was out, but like Pac said, I mean, I seen other stuff about it. Pac didn't think shit of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just knew that was Biggie little guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he wasn't into, but you know, them other niggas was the heads, and I guess you gotta diss them niggas to get anybody else from the East Coast to say, hey, y'all need to roll with me. But I really felt New York was too strong for that. And Pac had everybody locked and rolling with him except the East Coast.
Well, we'll never know, right?
Well, like the man said, man, shit. Him and Pac was supposed to talk. You still in the hospital. Say that motherfucker, it rained that night.
Now,
it rained in Vegas.
What was the time frame from when he was talking in that interview to when he died in Vegas?
Like I said, that might have been about 4 to 5 months, I think, because the awards was over. He flew back out there for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
A few months later, Nas said he's coming out there to chop it up with him, you know. And that's when all the bullshit, you know, came through. Pac had demons with everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's one of them situations, you know, somebody was going to get at his ass. But the song was great. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. The song was great that he acknowledged it. People always ask him about it. And he'll talk about it, but he never put it on wax. It's just when to put it on wax and put it out there.
I ain't had a couple of days to digest this album, man. I think it's better than the first one. Like, I've always been the biggest Nas fan. I'm a Nas fan, but I haven't been like, I never had him really like on my radar as far as like somebody I go to and listen to all the time. Mm-hmm. This album, man, is really, really, really good. Like from top to bottom. You know, it seems like he was just in his pocket. You know, I think it's a great album, man. I think the Lauryn Hill song for me.
That did it for you?
I think that did it for me, man. I think, and man, I think just, man, hearing her voice, man, it's like,
yeah, it's a little different, ain't it?
Nothing against Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi, any of the rappers, female rappers that are out today. But man, she missing, man. She missing. We need her in the game, man. Listen, I get the booty rap. It's popular with the fellas. I get that. But sometimes you just want to hear hip hop bars, you know, with a little bit of like, bringing something to the song about personally about, like, she basically was talking about her life for a little bit. You know what I mean? It was not about my booty, and it wasn't about my pussy. It was just, she was being real with us through the rhyme. I just missed it, man. I missed it. I think it was needed, you know.
But even in education, she was holding women accountable. As far as telling her like be late, like, I mean, she was saying this 20 years ago.
Yeah, but what she was saying. That's what she was saying.
That's what she was saying. Saying he missed the consistency, and you only got maybe Rhapsody. You got a few women that rap and hit on that, but that ain't getting no fucking airplay. You know what I'm saying? But and that's the thing I always felt like back in the day, even when I saw fucking Sister Act 2, like you say, it's like her soul, like when you hear her sing or rap, it make you, if you, to me, I'm in a comfortable zone. It's like that. It seems like her music, her rap. If y'all give me this type of rap, when you go to on the East Coast or you go down to Hyde Park in Chicago, for example, you chilling at somebody's crib at night. They got the instance on and they playing that little music summer night, but it's that Lauryn Hill voice that makes you feel complete.
And it may be just be old as fuck. it could be that too. You know, it's just that I don't like. Can we really say we appreciate Lauryn more now, 20 years later, than her first album? Like I appreciated her when it first came out, but I don't think I appreciate it a lot more now.
That you don't heard
43.
Right.
Yeah,
you know. Now you go back and listen to this shit and be like, damn. Like you say, Mister.
And I think that's why
she put women accountable back then. You know, so she did.
And that's why her album to me stand the test of time. I think it never really got old. You could put that album on now and still sound relevant to today.
Right.
Do y'all do know Rolling Stone had the top 100 hip hop songs or albums of all time, and Lauryn Hill was number 1. G.
Also, I believe her album's in the Library of Congress as well.
Yeah, that shit hot, man. Like that, like you say, that's one it's just education. And like I say, when Nelly say, man, he just got on, and I understand that, and that's because, like I told Nelly, he was right, really right the other day. He was like, Nas found his Dr. Dre with Hit Boy, you know, and I said, you totally right, you know what I'm saying? He found what a lot of people said he was missing. And maybe he did have to do that. Maybe he did have to get a couple of younger cats to put on his album to try to bring that crowd over. I love that he's trying to do that to bring people over so they can still listen to shit he been saying since goddamn 94. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and listen, some people are just great beat pickers. Nas, to me, wasn't a great beat picker. I mean, I'm not saying, let's keep it 100. I ain't saying Rick Ross is a better rapper than Nas, but Rick Ross have always picked good beats. Always.
People you fuck with though, you know what I'm saying?
Jay,
like Cameron beats,
look at Jay.
They be off the chain.
Look at Jay.
Jay
all
had
his
Kanye,
production, Swiss, Kanye, Timbo,
Just Blaze,
Blaze.
But Nas had some artists.
You know, no ID.
Back is no ID. Shout out to No ID, man.
So, but I think Nas. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, G. No, I'm saying
Nas. I think Nas is really, with him and Hit Boy, they got a chemistry, and it's evident. You can. It's like Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist. You know. It's like sometimes you get with those producers that bring the most out of you, and whatever reason, Nas and Hit Boy is it, man.
Yeah, they got a nice connection. Like I said, he found this Dre. Everybody talking about he in his second prime. I said, hey, the music good. Like you said, you think the album better. I'm still about 5-6 songs into it. I ain't got time to really appreciate it. I'm studying. Like this nigga Nas say, studying Biggie and Anichi. Who says that shit? What do you study? I'm studying Biggie and Anichi. Damn. Like, goddamn, you'll think they too far off from each other, but they probably not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you guys think lyrics is coming back? If you look at, okay, you can put J. Cole in there, but like Nas album, Nas been in the business for down there over 30 years. The Locks been in the business for down there about the same
25
time.
years.
Right. Hasn't ever left though.
But I think
but they don't get the airplay, the mainstream.
Because listen, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. But when you get to the verses, people really just applying lyricism. You know what I mean? It's just that, man, Locks always have had it. They just haven't really had the platform or people really appreciate it more. So I think I'm seeing a little bit of that now. Like we got through that mumble rap phase. We got through that trap rap phase. I think it's going back to just lyricism now. Even with Griselda, even Griselda, you're gonna put them in now.
Yeah.
Hip hop is at some uncharted territory right now because with Nas, is he 50? Was he late?
Not yet. He close to it, but he ain't 50 yet. Yeah.
I mean, he could still put out albums for like the next 10 years, and he'll still get some airplay. He'll still get his flowers. So, I mean,
Jay too, and that's the
right,
thing I'm looking
exactly.
at. Like they aging like Quincy Jones, I guess, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Him being a mass producer, but also could put the songs together. I mean, Luther was kind of old. Levert. I mean, some people really can't. And like Nori say on Drink Champs, you know, Nori say I give these people their flowers now, but he say rap is the only industry, the only genre where you can be washed up. Like you say, Rolling Stone, they damn near 80, 90.
They still touring right now.
And then they can still tour YouTube
And
and
they
all of
sell
them.
out.
Right.
And they
And it's
sell out.
like, and then if they drop some shit, bam. You know what I'm saying? It's like that music's supposed to have longevity if you're great at it. And like those two artists are definitely great at it in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I think Jay-Z should be accountable for a little bit of that because Jay-Z has been persistent since he's been out. You know,
Exactly.
He ain't dropped some of his better work since he's been in his 40s and up.
And that's what I'm saying because we're like you said, we're in our 40s. We done seen life now.
Mm-hmm.
We know the ups, we know the fucking downs. So when you rap now, like I told you this, Rob, a long time ago. I think we spoke about it a couple of times over here on the shop. But it's like to me, it's adult contemporary rap.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah.
Right, because it's the rap for us.
Yeah.
It's rap for people that if you're 22 to 29 or 30, if you don't listen to it, well, we're not trying to grasp you anyway. But if we do, you'll have a head start on your later part, on your mid to third quarter in life. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to your fourth quarter.
You know what I was thinking though, guys, and maybe if you just talking about just the different genres of rap. Do you know Future been in rap down there 15 years? So this is a whole different generation of rap with what people consider, I guess, lyricism. I guess I may sound old, I'm washed, whatever you're gonna call it. But like for some of these kids, the futures are like they're legends. It's like they're old school to a certain extent. Old school, but like
I know you said they grew up on them all this time. Now they done got a little old, and they like, who was your forefathers? They'll be saying Drake, Future, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But the thing is, Future is. Let's see how you be in the next 15.
Right.
You kind of see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the way you put it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying the way you put it, Nelly, is great, but do Future got another 15? See, to be legendary, to get in that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type shit, it's not 10 years. It's a long time, a great time in the industry. That fast money, somebody was talking about that the other day. You got that fast, quick money. You don't put your hits in. But for like you said, the motherfucking locks to go 25 years deep. These niggas rapping, that's bad boy money.
And that's what makes. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's what makes them like, that's a classic. I mean, I hear Bone making songs and shit like that. I be want to get into them again and shit. But these dudes got classes from motherfucking 94 and they just put out good material now.
But they, you know what? I just think about it though, guys. Their mixtapes, some of the new generation hadn't even heard of the Locks mixtapes. You know, Who Shot You was on a mixtape.
Yeah.
When he rammed it, people thought actually that it was a new verse altogether. People thought it was new, but it was a mixtape.
So they mixtapes was bananas. Go ahead, miss.
Did he? Okay, so was that directly for the mixtape as far as his actual verse and the verses? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought he freestyled it, but
he did a lot of but what I'm saying with him, with Jada, well, with the Locks in general, a lot of that shit that they played was mixtape shit, y'all. And it was just classic shit.
Different. It hit
right,
different.
It hit different. It was classic. It hit different. They mixtape, he said they mixtapes better than they albums. That's how they was talking shit that night. But it's like people know their mixtapes better than they know they albums.
But the point, and them guys are 40.
Like, they really got no
fellas,
albums.
They 40 plus, fellas. They 40 plus.
Yeah. They 40 plus.
They 40 plus. And they rocked the whole crowd.
Yeah.
The whole crowd, man.
Melo had just signed with the Lakers. He was there.
And nothing against Dipset. And you guys tell me how you guys feel. I don't know the last time you've been to a rap concert, but to me, it's always been a turnoff when you spend all this money to go to a rap concert and the rappers are rapping over the song.
Rapping over the song.
That always annoyed the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? So when Jada said something about it, dude, it resonated with me. I'm like, oh my God. It was horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Dipset did rap over their own lyrics. Most concerts, most hip hop, like you said, hip hop concerts I've been to, they don't have the words. They rapping.
Yeah, Nas had the words, did he? In House of Blues, I don't think he had the words.
No, he didn't have the words. Nigga, you couldn't hear because you was rapping. We rapping this shit over his shit. I rapping over his voice.
I went to go see Common at the House of Blues, and it was the best set ever, dude. It's something. It's just something about rapping in the moment.
In the moment, live, no mute,
live. Yeah. So to me, Locks gave a masterclass on how to perform. Period.
Yeah, especially in the verses. They're like that. That was great, man. Like it was great.
What was you guys? What was you guys? I know, Rob, you said you didn't really watch it all, but what was you guys like?
I saw it now.
Okay, so what was you guys' favorite moment? What was your guys' favorite moment?
You know what? I thought with Michael Buffer coming out, I thought it was kind of cool.
That was hot.
Like set the tone, but why didn't he do his legendary catchphrase? Like, how come he didn't do it for that event? Like, does he do it only for boxing or what?
Hey, because that costs $1 million for him to say it. Maybe they only paid to pay $7. Right, maybe they only had to pay him $600,000 for saying it how he said.
Right.
And if he said the regular way, that's $1 million.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So fuck that. We gotta cut corner shit.
Right.
But I like I just think Kiss, and I love the Locks in general, but I just love the way Kiss just took control of the whole concert. Like the whole fucking concert. He just took control of it. And it's like that nigga, like I said, people now, all these young people like, oh, he a great rapper. I'm listening to his stuff. Like they said, that boy said top 5 dead or alive a long time ago.
Yeah, he always been saying that shit.
Right. Yeah. A long time ago. Now it's up to you to listen to the shit and really see, like you say, the lyrics that he spit and the shit that he say. He got the J in him with the slick talk, you know what I'm saying? He go thoughtful like Common and Nas and shit. And then he got his own his ghetto shit is like all put together. Like, dude, the dude, he got material for years and years and years and years.
Now, prior to the Verzuz happening, I figured that Dipset probably would have had a slight edge because they was more commercial, but true hip hop heads would have like appreciated the Locks more.
They did, and that's how they won it. You know,
now, I think Dipset kind of ushered in swag rap. Yeah, you think about Dipset, they had the chains, they had the clothes. You know, I think they're kind of like the godfathers of swag rap. If you really think about it, you know, balling, coming out, you know what I mean. So you would think they would have like you said, Rob. You would think that they would have the upper hand. The energy just wasn't there for me. To me, they just didn't have the energy.
It was a good show overall, but it was a little bit too goofy.
It was a little bit too goofy to me. It was too goofy to me, man.
Yeah,
about Dipset.
Joel was a clown to me, man.
Yes, yeah. What the fuck was he wearing? This ain't 1996.
I don't know what the hell he was wearing.
This nigga had on a fucking 4X Pelly, a Louis Vuitton jacket, whatever it was, do-rag with the hat. That nigga's 100 degrees outside.
And then while the Locks is, doing a song, she like laying on the ground, falling asleep. I'm like, dude, that's kind of corny, man.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
That's 8th grade shit, though.
With the big chest.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. But I thought it was a landslide because, like, after they played Wild Out, actually, I want to ask y'all, should that have been like their last competitive song, Wild Out? Or could they have picked something better? No, Locks.
They at that point they couldn't do no. At that point, I think they were just kind of taking them out their misery. They ain't played all the heavy hitters. They had when Jewel said they didn't like girls. They played the girl songs.
Oh man,
they killed them.
They played like 4 straight girl songs.
Yeah, they played like 4 straight.
Hey, he said we got Grammys, nigga. He said these niggas don't even know what the fuck Grammys look like.
Right, y'all got Grams, not Grammys.
Y'all got Grams. Yeah. That's all I was saying.
Then it was like, okay, y'all want heavy hitters? All right, let's play about all about the Benjamins. But dude, they had a song for every single occasion.
Like you said, Wild Out was straight though. Well, I mean that's the song. I mean that's the first single when they left Bad Boy, when they sat Rough Rider, and that shit, they could have played the whole fucking album for me. That I still would have said just that one out. I said they whooped their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But them niggas got solo projects. The kid when Styles played I Get High, then they put that I Got 5 on the beat, and he was still flowing to it. Yeah. I said I'm through. And then, like you say, Santana them some clowns, Jim Jones, they funny niggas. Cameron or Jimmy, one of them said, "Hey, She, what you gonna perform?" I said, "These niggas some ass." Oh, and She got some cold verses though. He got a hot verse and all about the Benjamins. His verse hot as fuck.
But then She did his verse as a Reservoir Dogs though. Like as soon as he said, "She, what did you sing?" She came back with the whole, "Okay, I got you." Like, yeah, man, put some respect on Sheik's name, man.
Sheik done did his thing too, like you said, G. Sheik done did that shit too, man. That's why I said all 3 of them great. Solo they straight, man, great. And shit, it was a good time. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, man. That was great verses.
If they come to Chicago, would you guys? Because you know they're going to the concert. Would you guys go?
Yeah, I would go.
Yeah, I would go. Yeah,
I would go.
I don't congregate with like a whole bunch of niggas nowadays in the city.
That's true, and I understand why he won't go, but I know what you said.
But I mean,
if
I'm
it's
saying,
some House of Blues shit,
but hold on, but Rob,
safe.
But these guys are. But Rob, you think about these guys that this is our generation, so I don't think nobody gonna be up there on some rah-rah type of shit. These are all 40-year-old men.
Yeah, I know what you said.
Yeah.
What they bringing in, like you said, who they appealing to?
Right,
it's an older group
generation.
Of men. Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think there'll be any issues with that. But
that's a good one.
Okay,
Top that one off too, man. I like that.
If it was more of like an intimate setting, like the House of Blues, something like that, then I probably would do it. But if it's at the like
Congress,
Congress, I'm good, man.
Shit, I'm coming to that bitch strap. Hey, drop a bomb on that. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. I think that the older generation are they finally figuring out, you can still be relevant, just be true to yourself. You don't have to stay with the Joneses. Unfortunately now, the Nas's, the Jay-Z's, they're legacy acts now, but you can still make money out here, So it's good to see like the DMXs. I mean, rest in peace, but like the DMXs, the EPMDs. Like it's still a lot of good acts out here. They just got to get out there and perform. And me being us being in our 40s, I'm down for it. Like I'm not against the young rap. It's just some of it's just not for me. So, I think there's room for everybody at the top at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely need to take the time out to listen to his album. I mean, if you used to kind of look at my playlist in my phone, I mean, it's like a time capsule. I mean, most of my shit is old, 90s and early 2000s, but but yeah, man, it kind of like lets you know about their work ethic, because like if you got the work ethic and you got the you got the like the hits and like the producer, like the industry backing you, then you're gonna always be relevant. So I mean, of course you had the Kanye's and the Jay's and the Nas's, and of course the Locks. Who else is out there? I mean, you got
which is older rappers.
I mean, like what about Game or What
He just
about?
dropped the single. I didn't hear it yet, but I mean, they still you get mad airplay out there in LA. I know on the West Coast.
Yeah, like even when Eminem come out, he'll still like get some buzz, especially when he had that beef with MGK.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you. God damn, y'all. Anyway, what else we was on tap for today, y'all? What else we said we was on tap for today?
Man, NBA, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go with the bullshit.
Okay.
I,
So
let me get this out my chest, Rob. Okay, first of all, me and Eric had a conversation about the Olympics, and I'm actually the same question, Rob. Like, I think with today's athletes being who they are, there's no way that you should be able to tap somebody and get a foul. It's just too big. And I really enjoyed the way the Olympics officiated the calls, you know, and I feel
I
like
agree. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
I feel like that one of the ways that the international play has caught up is that they're more physical than the NBA is right now, and it showed. It showed. Listen. I'm not saying that they got a KD, obviously, but I think that they're not as soft as they used to be. You know what I mean? And I think the NBA have gotten softer. So I think they just recently changed some rules about the whole initiating the foul. So all that jumping into the shooter, jumping into the defender, and kicking out your legs and doing the hooks. You know, the KD hook.
That
whatever.
swing around shit.
That swing around shit. Yeah. Like to me, man, ball is ball. You know, it's a physical sport. So I'm glad that the NBA is kind of taking some leaps to bringing the physical part of the game back. These guys too big, man.
What you think, miss?
LeBron 6'10", 285 pounds. Come on, man.
So that slap ain't really hurting shit.
No, it ain't hurting them. No.
What you think, miss? I will definitely say the NBA softer and the people overseas getting tougher.
Yeah, players like Giannis, LeBron, Shaq. I mean, you gotta like officiate them on the curve because they just so dominant, so strong, and so when they drive to the basket, I mean, it's just so hard because like they could literally get like a foul call every time they drive to the basket. That's how much of a dominant figures that they are. But as far as the international versus U.S., I want to say that the international has caught up with us. I would just say that USA basketball has taken a step back because this current generation, they pretty much came up through AAU. We just got a whole bunch of isolation hero ball players. So like back in our day, back in the 80s and the 90s, you had grown men literally drafted because they played 4 years in college under systems. And then they're more refined once they got into the NBA and still playing under A-list coaches. So that's why we never had any issues in the Olympics, back in 88, back in 92, 96, 2000. It seemed like things changed in 2004 when they went to Athens. That's when they ain't win shit. That was Team Iverson. So
Tim Duncan was on that team too.
I get it, but it was just a bunch of AAU guys plus Tim Duncan.
You don't think the overseas got better? Go ahead.
I think it was Team Iverson. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead, E.
It was Team Iverson, and Iverson never won shit, but he was still called Team Iverson.
Dude, you trying to start some shit, but it won't work on this show.
Okay, go ahead.
Nelly, I'm with you though. I mean, all these years you beat my ass. You beating all your little brothers all around the country. It's not the top 5 players in the NBA right now. At least 2 or 3 from overseas, homie. In the NBA right now, when you yell that top 5.
Hey,
Luka from overseas.
Luka
Giannis from overseas.
Luka just signed $207 million extension.
And they can arguably be 1 and 2. I mean, you got KD. And basically KD the best player in the world. Then you got LeBron, and he on his back 9. I love him to death, but he on his back 9. Giannis, Luka, Joker.
Yeah.
I mean, these players from overseas are getting drafted in the NBA because for the same reasons. We getting all these AAU players because these motherfuckers know what they doing.
Joker just made MVP.
MVP of the league is from somebody overseas. It's not that. It's just people get better. I can guarantee you the dream team will play some of these teams now. They won't win by 70. They beat them by about a good 15. You know, there's still no
20.
That team, right. But it wouldn't be no fucking pushover. We beat them by 20 at battle because the fourth quarter we done lost. You know, we don't Jordan took over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how we went by 20. Jordan shot the last 12 shots. Same way KD did this year.
Right.
And plus, keep in mind that Chuck Daly never called a fucking timeout.
He didn't, G.
That's how much of a dominant.
Just y'all keep right. And that's what I said. The only player that was heard of over there back then was Tony Kukoc. Hell, and the Bulls said him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, nigga, you looked over there this year.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you got Ingles, motherfucker, Dante Exum. You know, like Australia got a fucking squad. Patty Mills. And nigga, the Lakers need Patty Mills.
And plus, Team USA, like, they didn't have their best players play on the team.
No, Rob. I don't want to hear that, Rob. I don't want to hear that, Rob. I don't want to hear that, Rob.
Nelly, we didn't have the best players over there.
No.
Nelly, we didn't have the best players over there.
I mean, it's only fellas, it's only like 18. It's only 18 slots on the bench or whatever it is. You can't have everybody.
It ain't even 18. There. It should only be.
Who missing?
Should be 12 players.
Okay, so
Steph, Anthony Davis, motherfucking LeBron.
Okay,
Steph, Anthony Davis, and LeBron.
Maybe
or James Harden. Or even James Harden, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, James Harden. Yeah.
I ain't trying these motherfuckers I don't fuck with, but if they went over there.
Donovan is hurt, so I can understand why he missed it. And it was like a whole bunch of injuries. So yeah, Anthony Davis shouldn't have been on the team, but I know one thing: Kevin Love shouldn't have been on the team.
Right.
I mean, I could name
Jeremy Grant, and I like him. Jeremy Grant, he's a good player for Detroit.
Yeah, but not
fucking Detroit.
But not Team USA.
Right, nigga. But not Team fucking USA. So, like I say, you have Steph and Harden in that backcourt, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Kevin Durant.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
You know, it's a little different type of. Yeah. And that's what I'm gonna blame that too. The Europeans, I'm telling you, you're right. They done got better. But Mr. totally right. We just said our best crop over there.
Right.
And I like Dame. So Dame, he could have stayed over there, but he couldn't. I'd rather Steph start.
JaVale McGee won a gold medal.
Him and his mom.
Him and his mom. Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't have been on the team.
Clearly.
I don't know, man. Shit, nigga. Well, no, he should have been on the team, but I ain't gonna say he ain't no good player in the NBA.
Did he get any tick?
I don't think he got too much tick.
I don't think I ever saw him.
Because the class is that motherfucking close, nigga. Kevin Durant had to play all them goddamn minutes. And that's the only difference. And that's the only thing about when you talk about sports. Basketball still, if you got basically the best player in the world on your team, you're gonna have a better chance to win.
Right, you should win.
And they can't nobody stop KD, man. I want the Lakers to win the championship next year. But I really want to see if Anthony Davis play KD straight up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only motherfucker that could play him, I think. Like that. And Giannis.
Okay, so
he is a good rim protector, but as far as like a lateral defender on KD.
Yeah, KD will still get to his.
Yeah.
KD can get to his spot to shoot, but Anthony Davis recover enough that he can't. He's long enough so he can block this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fellas. Let's get into the. So we're talking about the Lakers right now. Let's get into free agency for a second. The way the Lakers are constructed, are they truly championship? Is it championship or bust? Because I think they are championship contenders, but is it championship or bust at this point?
It's always championship or bust.
I mean, you got
for real.
You got two two NBA, I'm sorry, 2 season MVPs on the team, and Bron and Westbrook. Plus, you got Anthony Davis.
Cannot work.
Right? No, I don't think so. Because Westbrook, he's not a shooter, and can he play off the ball? He has to have the ball in his hands. Will LeBron play off the ball?
LeBron been playing off the ball all last season. That's why Schroeder kept giving the ball to Schroeder. All through the play, he gives Schroeder the ball.
Yes, in spurts, but
no, he was because he trying to pass the torch to somebody. Schroeder just wasn't the person. He got arrogant. He wanted all the money. That's why he in his fucked up situation. But that's what I'm telling you. LeBron played off the ball last year. That's why he wanted a point guard. LeBron feel like I can still make better decisions off the ball.
No.
And Westbrook, don't. Oh no, you're not a Laker fan. You're a Laker hater.
I still watch them.
Right. So your criticism
like
is
them or
like,
not. I mean, I still watch them.
Right, but your critique about them is because you have a bias towards them.
I don't have a bias against the Lakers.
Yes, you do.
I have a bias against LeBron James, but I don't have no issues with the Lakers. So as far as
issues,
worry about the Bulls. They got a nice team. Worry about them. They got a nice team. Hey, I like what they did. Like Nelly said, free agency. The Bulls, I think, got a home run. I think the Bulls hit a home, and I think they're gonna be better than 8, 7, 6. I really think they could be 4, 5, or 4.
We got the
I watched that rookie, Marko Smidovic.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a problem. He gotta put on some weight. He gotta bulk up.
Well, he gotta bulk up. They all gotta bulk up.
But like off that pick and roll game, he can run, he can slash, he can pull up. I think, man, I like what the Bulls did this year. I think the Bulls, this front office, man, they trying to win right now.
I think they're trying to win. I believe that we not sold on the Bulls because all the shit they did with Derek and Jimmy and all that shit. Like we're not sold on them no more. But one
of my criticisms with the Bulls last year, and maybe Rob, you can tap in on this, but they really didn't have a true point guard, and you was asking Levine to do a little bit too much. So now you got Ball running the ball now. So all Levine could do, he could play off the ball more, do some cutting, some slashing. That's hoop city all day. That's out of hoop city all day.
And then DeRozan say he gonna play the 3.
Yeah.
Oh. They gotta fuck the Bulls got a solid 4 or 5 team that can beat it what the Knicks were last year when they got in the playoffs. So I wish the Knicks could have won more games, but I think they're gonna be a surprise and be a very good team.
Do we still got Kobe White?
Yeah.
I mean, he was the
we got heavy right now. He's more of a 2, Rob. He's more of a 2.
We'll see what he gonna be this year because Caruso coming off the bench.
I think Ayo. Listen, the difference between him and Ayo is clearly Ayo played better defense than Kobe, and he's bigger.
Right.
I think Ayo facilitate a little bit better than Kobe too. He might not be able to shoot better as Kobe.
But everything else, he got the plus on.
Right, like because
rebounds, height, defense. Right.
Kobe couldn't really do stick D, So Kobe might be out of here. To be honest with you, fellas, he might be out of here.
No, he's definitely.
I still say he might be out too.
Hey, you think he don't get more tick than Caruso?
Nope. They paying Caruso $37 million home, and that's because he about that light. And that's what I'm saying. You got the
I guess you could
come back and play the 2. Like you say, they guard heavy.
Right, but you could play. If you play Caruso and Kobe together, put Kobe at the 1, Caruso can play the 2.
Coming off the bench,
yeah.
If the Bulls up by 9.
Now this next Lakers team, I believe that they said that this is like the oldest team in NBA history. Now with the injury histories of LeBron lately and with AD, like could they really last the whole season and get into the playoffs as a healthy team, as being the oldest team in NBA history?
Can I just say this? Can I just say this first? I honestly think they probably should have traded for Buddy Hield over Westbrook personally. I like all the other moves that they actually made. No, I don't root for the Lakers, but I can say that they made some very good moves this offseason. I think if they would have traded for Buddy Hield, with the additions of the rest of the guys, I still think the Lakers would have been a good team. Because with that group, all you would have needed is shooting. You know,
the best shooter they picked up was Nunn.
Who?
Kendrick Nunn. He was probably like the best shooter, but
no, Malik Monk can shoot, man.
Yeah.
What's the name? Ellington can shoot. We got some shooters, but I understand what you're saying. That like Buddy Hield's a spot up shooter. He gonna hit that bitch, and that's why I said that confused me a little bit. But I'll take if I got another MVP on my team. Like I say, he just got to sit up and say, "Hey, I'm going to the elbow, shoot that elbow bullshit. That works for him, and got to play more under control." Now I know he gonna be trying to run and try to prove shit to the fans, but playoff time is when you worry about. We gonna make the playoffs with this talent. Ain't nobody got to get along in the regular season, and they get to the playoffs. But it's just when it's time to sit down and play. The way the Lakers played them last year, 2 years ago in the bubble when he played for Houston. No, they didn't nobody even stick him. That's a lack of respect. And you gotta understand, and I saw LeBron and him at the Summer League game the other day or today. That's when you gotta tell niggas, when niggas don't respect you in the NBA, you supposed to be a MVP because you can't shoot, then do some other shit. Until that jumper fall. There's so much other shit he can do, and he usually do it, but don't show no frustration.
We didn't have Westbrook.
He done had some 40 point. He had some 30, 40 point game triple doubles.
Yeah, but them days is over though.
Jesus. He got that old. He got that old in 2 years, huh?
No, he would still get the triple doubles, but these would be like 12 or 15-point triple doubles. As far as getting the 30 and a 40.
So he didn't have a 30-point triple double last year.
No,
last year.
I'm saying
you.
Last
for the Wizards.
year.
You playing for the Wizards.
It don't matter. Did he? Nigga, you act like everybody get triple doubles.
It was only.
Did he have a 30-point triple double for the Wizards?
It was only
because if he had it last year, then dude, it's only been a year. He ain't fell off the motherfucking cliff. Yeah, but so you gonna tell me this year he won't have a 30-point triple double?
No, not consistently.
This year, will he have a 30-point triple double?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
You say not. You say no.
I say no.
All right, that's a bet.
Yes, it is a high probability that yes, he will have maybe one or two, but what will his score average be?
Mister, 1 or 2. How many the fuck your favorite player get a year? How many triple doubles are the player you like get a fucking year?
What are you talking about?
How many? I'm just saying who? Who the fuck did you like in the NBA that gets a fucking triple double? Why you saying only 1 or 2?
So
who the dude that you like that just get them every day?
I mean, the triple double is so overrated anyway. It's very overrated. I mean,
hold on, Rob.
I know that's because everybody. That's because everybody get them right.
No. See, the difference is with everybody just jacking up threes. These long rebounds is being grabbed by these guards. That's why these guards are getting these triple doubles. It was hard to get a triple double in the 90s. I mean, Magic was getting it consistently. Jason Kidd was getting them consistently. I appreciate them more back then versus now. Everybody jacking up threes. All these long ass rebounds.
Who else is averaging a triple double?
I'm saying
who the fuck else in the league in this era? Who else is getting triple doubles? Because you said it's so fucking easy.
I just explained to you why.
No, that's not why. That's not fucking why.
But listen,
no, because I need an answer to this. Because he's talking like the league so wet. Listen, it should be everybody got triple double. Who else?
My reasoning that he won't
garbage.
My reason that he won't get one isn't because he's trash. My reason is that when you're on a team with LeBron, AD, somebody gonna have to take that 15-point game. I don't see AD is too dominant of a player to not to score more than 15 points. LeBron, maybe he is on the end of his career. LeBron on a light day can score 25 points. So
LeBron trying to catch Kareem, so he's trying to get his.
somebody's gonna have to take that back seat. Somebody has to take that back seat.
You said that he won't have a 30-point triple double. I had to write it down.
And listen, hold on, let me finish. And with that, you got the Dwight Howard grabbing the boards. That whole team is pretty much over 6'8".
I mean, Howard is not going to play no more than 20 minutes a game, so I'm not really worried about
but he got to start though. You're not going to start Paul. You're not going to start Mark. You're not going to start Mark.
And Mark will.
You're not going to start him.
He will start.
Not going to start him. He's too slow.
No, but he opens up the floor.
They don't need the floor clutter with them two starting together.
Well, either way, he's gonna grab you at least 8 boards. They're gonna grab maybe 10 of those. Like, so it's only so many boards that going around. So that's why I say I don't think that he would score
a 30-point triple double.
AD is not a high value rebound.
All right, that's a bet. You said it. It's out here now.
No, like AD.
And you say he won't get them constantly.
No, I don't think so. But, I mean,
so he gonna get how many 5 this year?
But to me, fellas, if you don't get a triple double, it's not a bad thing. That to me means he sacrificed his game to make sure that everybody else is getting involved. So to me, it's not a bad thing that he don't get one.
But I'm telling you, you said he won't get one. I understand, and I like your second part, but the first part, he's not gonna have a 30-point triple double. And you say he won't get more than 5 this year. What, more than 2?
The Lakers are more of a hockey assist type of team. I
asked you, how many do you think that he's going to fucking get? That's
how many triple doubles?
Yeah. Over or under? What's the number?
I mean, he'll definitely have those opportunities whenever AD or LeBron.
Answer the question, Rob.
Right.
Over or under? Over or under, Rob?
Okay.
I say under.
What's the number though?
But it ain't no number. Y'all say he ain't gonna get none. Now they say he surely gonna get a 30-point one. I'm trying to see how many. Because you said he won't get them on a constant basis. So
I say 10.
Hold on.
Let me
be clear. Let me be clear. I didn't say he won't get a triple double. I say a 30-point triple double.
Them days are over. That's all I'm saying.
And that's cool. He's going to get a 30-point triple double, and you said he won't get more than 10.
Right.
You've been generous.
Okay. No more than 10 triple doubles in general. But yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, 30, 40-point triple doubles, them days are over.
The 30-point triple doubles already been bet, and he gonna get 10 or less triple doubles with you. That's it. Yeah. That conversation is over. We can wrap it, kiss it, put the ball in there. Because when he do all this shit, ain't nobody gonna be motherfucking chilling with their wife that night. Ain't nobody gonna be chilling with their wife that night. Because I just fucking come over there. I drive to motherfucking Memphis and I'll drive backwards to your house, motherfucker.
I mean, all right, E. Okay, if he gets more than 10 triple doubles, okay, so what? Did they win the championship that year?
We're going to win a championship. No, that's
all I want to know.
He's going to win a championship and go over 10 triple doubles.
Who's going to be Finals MVP?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony been soft lately, man.
If I would have said LeBron, y'all said he too old. If I would have said Russell Westbrook, y'all would said he's out of control. So any fucking answer you ask me, you already hit the negative.
You know what? I'm gonna go left field. I'm gonna say Ice Trey.
Ice Trey what?
From Atlanta. Trae Young.
No. I'm talking about Finals MVP. I mean,
Finals MVP.
We all Eric, he assumes that the Lakers will win. He assumes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, see, I know we was going there. Do you guys think they could beat a Phoenix right now?
You know what? If Booker shoots like he shot in that closeout game, Lakers ain't beating Phoenix.
You picking one game that he had.
Motherfucker had 30 points by halftime.
But you picking one game that he had. Just say that's your one reason that the Lakers won't beat them.
I'm just.
If Anthony Davis was healthy, they'd have beat the shit out of them this year. They'd have beat them this year.
I want to say that they would have beat the shit out of them, but
they would have beat them.
It would have been more competitive.
They would have beat Phoenix, dude. Come on. Yeah. So no, Phoenix cannot beat the Lakers.
Can the Lakers beat Utah?
Can Utah get out of Utah fucking way to win a game, a playoff series?
Mitchell was hurt.
Real quick, fellas, before
He was hurt. No,
real quick, we got a trade. Patrick Beverly, Rajon Rondo, and somebody else got sent to I think New Orleans or Memphis for Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, so he went to the Clippers.
Yeah.
When was that?
Today, a couple hours ago.
Yeah, so they got Bledsoe and they got Reggie Jackson still. Terrence Mann, he kind of came out of his shell. Still got PG, Marcus Morris. I mean, he was kind of.
Is Kawhi not playing this year? If he do, it won't be to the end of the season. They'll already be a 6th seed.
Well,
and whoever the 3rd seed gonna beat them.
Well, according to the analytics, they actually played more together when he won in the lineup. Is that
hey, if they play like they played,
then why would you give him $135 million?
They did play better. I give you that, Rob. They did. To me, they played much better in the playoffs without Kawhi than they did with him.
They even beat Utah. They even beat Utah without him.
Yeah. So Reggie Jackson kind of came out of nowhere too because he started balling.
Mm-hmm.
So this gonna put they the best team in LA now, huh?
No, I'm not saying that. I mean,
I'm not saying that.
The Lakers are a better team.
Yeah,
I would admit that.
Because you ain't giving me shit all night.
No, it's nothing to give. I mean, I would give props. I mean, the only move that they did correctly this offseason was extend THT. Other than that, I don't like none of their moves. None of them.
That's cool.
I don't like none of their moves.
I want to get this off my chair before we get up out of here. Did you guys see the preseason, the Bears preseason game?
I didn't see the whole game, but I saw specifically Justin Fields highlights, and
what you think?
He looked damn good. He looked damn good. As long as he got time back there, even if he's blitz, he got the speed to escape it.
Let me tell you something.
As long as he's rolling out, he can still be accurate. I mean, I like it.
Listen,
I like it so far.
I was team. Let's start Dalton at the beginning of the season, right? But as I look at these highlights, the man just do stuff that Dalton can't do. There's one play where he rolled out, right? And the defender, it was like 3rd and whatever. So the defender had to choose either stay with his man or run to the ball because he was rolling out to run. As soon so the defender decided to go after
the quarterback.
Quarterback.
He ran at him.
And as soon as he did it, boom, perfect pass right over the top, first down.
Yeah.
Mitch would have either ran that shit and got tackled or threw that shit out of fucking bounds. Like his poise. Like, I think Dalton is a good receiver, but he can't do what this man do. It's clear. It's clear.
Look, I don't need y'all to bust y'all guts or nothing about this boy. But he should definitely be the fucking starter week 1. I don't want to get Chicago fans geeked up because y'all still got to deal with the AFC West, Tampa Bay, and Green Bay.
I think that's only.
Hey, real talk. Even if they once they lose Aaron Rodgers next year, man, I saw Jordan Love play. That motherfucker looks good as well, y'all.
I didn't see shit, but I heard that motherfucker they can trade Aaron Rodgers in the middle of the year.
I mean,
and I said, they probably won't.
I understand. I mean, these were 2nd, 3rd street players, so is he going to do that against the first team? I mean, we'll never know. But the way he looked out there, like he was dropping dimes. I mean, Devin Funchess was catching everything. He was out there playing because he didn't play last year because of COVID. So they got Funchess. They got Randall Cobb back. They still got Devontae Sang.
They got Devontae Sang.
So
I'm just saying though, Rob.
But the Bears got a quarterback. Yes.
It can listen. The way it's been plenty of times where A-Rob got open last year, and Mitch just couldn't get in the ball in time. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what he do with the first team.
Yeah.
You know, he got speed on that team. He got people that can go up and get it, and he got the running backs, and he got two big ass tight ends.
Hey, I didn't know they had Jesse James, G.
Yes.
And they got three tight ends. Damn.
Yeah, they got three tight ends.
Jesse James, Graham, and Komet.
They big motherfuckers too.
Yeah,
G.
yeah.
You just go them all. You go jumbo on the offensive on the goal line.
Yeah.
Everybody playing the running back. You got three tight ends. That's fucking three receivers.
Yep.
Damn. I mean, it's like a Patriots offense from 10 years ago.
Yeah, if you can, with that many tight
Patriot
ends.
offense with the KC touch, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They got the boy can play. I said the boy can play. I ain't gonna lie. That boy ready.
Listen,
He ready. He ready for
for
NFL.
I know it's just one preseason game, but you can tell that he has.
You could tell who got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he had a good camp so far as well. So yeah.
And he said they end up, and I love what he said after the game. He said, "Did you think the defense was two-faced?" Like, no, I thought they were slow. He said, but the defense I go up against every goddamn day, you know what I'm saying, got me prepared for them.
He been killing them.
Right. If you got motherfucker, these two motherfuckers coming off the edge, motherfucker, they got something. The Bears got something. I just hope they don't fuck it up. Yeah. I hope y'all coaches and shit. But my coaches, I still got a little investment in the Bears.
And even if Rodgers do leave, I think the NFC is in good hands. But you got Rodgers, Love, Golf. I think the NFC is in good hands. I think the NFL, we seeing that the quarterbacks now getting younger and younger. You know,
but they know what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
there's only one old nigga out there, the one with all the rings.
Hey man, I didn't know Edgerrin James got into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
What was his stats?
Edgerrin James, it wasn't his fault that Peyton Manning kept losing Tom Brady in the playoffs.
I didn't know he was Hall of Fame.
Edgerrin James was a beast. He got a ring. He got a ring the year that they left. They the Colts when they won the championship.
He didn't take it.
He ain't take it, but they offered him a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Edgerrin James, that nigga, G. Like he said, and everybody judged when he came in coming from the youth. But that nigga was a beast, G. He was a beast. I liked him, man. I'm glad he got in.
Yeah, he could do everything. Man. I mean, he could
block, pick up the blitz.
Yeah, everything. He did everything. Yeah.
Dude, I think this Hall of Fame was really, really good.
Really
I remember playing Troy Polamalu on Madden. I used to play Pittsburgh a lot.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Man was a beast. Does Devin Hexter get in his first year?
I think they do it because he's got to be the first to go in just off special teams and shit like that. And I think they're gonna make that a fact that he was a true game changer.
Oh yeah.
He was a field changer, game changer.
Yeah, doing that Super Bowl year, man. I mean, he actually made some. Hey, actually, remember that Cardinal game?
The Cardinal game.
He had to run back a touchdown in order for us to even get back into the game, and he did it right on cue.
Did it on cue.
Yeah, man. So
who left that day?
It was Phil.
Phil left that day, so I can't even watch this shit no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to run out the house like, Phil, come back.
Come back. We win. Yeah. I was like, we coming back. Oh, shit, good time. Well, we get ready for the season. The basketball season to be there. We getting ready for the NFL season.
I've been seeing a lot of people do. We should do a live a couple games during the season, man. A companion live or something during the season, during the game, and that should be kind of cool.
Like all of us call the game.
Yeah, or just be present and just have our own commentary as the game is on. You know,
on the Sunday night game.
Mm-hmm. Or whatever.
I like that.
Yeah, that should be cool. We'll try that on the game. We'll put that up. Not my Tampa Bay, not New England at Tampa Bay. I need to be focused that day. That day, like I said, that day I'm really mad I ain't gonna be in Tampa, in New England, but the Tampa Bay New England game Sunday night, that's gonna be near and dear.
Hey, so you never been to Boston or Tampa?
Nope, bastard, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I've been to Tampa Bay. I went to Busch Gardens, you know what I'm saying, when I was younger and stuff.
You seem to be fans of teams in which, like, you never even set foot in their city. I just found out.
I've been to LA. I've been to LA and I've been to New York.
He's a ring chaser, Rob. He's a ring chaser.
I've been to LA and I've been to New York. Hell. Shit,
Okay,
y'all been living in Chicago all these years.
Hey, Rob, listen. I ain't mad at you being a New York fan, but be a New York Mets fan. I gotta be New York Yankees.
Cause I only fuck with winners.
Exactly.
With class.
You're a ring chaser.
That's not a ring chaser. Okay. I like them when they wasn't winning the Super World Series. I'm still a Yankee fan. I love Derek Jeter.
Hey,
y'all get mad because the teams that I like happen to win, but y'all forget when my team lose, y'all the most shit talking this team people in the world.
Yeah, but that's
and
like
y'all team.
That's calm.
No, right. But I'm saying, but y'all teams don't never win shit. Y'all not expected to do shit with y'all team. At least when y'all talk about me, I got expectations.
Like when the Blackhawks was winning, you ain't know not one Blackhawks player, and you would celebrate like everybody else. You ain't know not one player. Probably Patrick Kane. Other than that, you ain't know nobody else.
Oh, speaking of that, did you guys watch the Field of Dreams game?
You know what? I was watching like a little bit here and there live, but I was actually at work, and then once I found out that the Sox won because the Yankees had took the lead in the ninth inning. I saw the highlights. I was like,
that shit was lit.
Damn, that game was good.
That shit was lit, man. Yeah.
It would have been cool if Ray Liotta was also there, but I guess just Kevin Costner was out there in the beginning, just to like do a little speech. But I didn't see Ray Liotta out there.
Yeah, I didn't see him either.
Yeah,
but the whole environment was like, I wish I would have been able to go. The whole environment was just really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's so much of a hassle to even get out there though. Like you have to land at some airport, and then it's like another maybe hour drive in order to get to the field. So, because it's like one road in and one road out. So yeah, it's much of a hassle for those players and fans. So yeah, I want to make the trip.
Yeah, they should have a game there at least once every year though now, you know.
Yeah, they're gonna do one next year. They actually announced it. Yeah, they announced it. So yeah, man. Hey man, we actually got some good time in, man. Yeah. This Cornastore Podcast episode 43. This is Rob and Nelly. Eric had dropped off. I guess he had a bad connection. So hopefully, man, we'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.
All right, peace out, brother. I'll see you later.
All right, Rob. I'll let you.
All right, peace.